Greetings, all. Greetings. Morning, man. I thought I saw you. I just paused and not said anything for the first few minutes of this video so you can get a idea of what it's like living here. From the silence of just the wind and the wind blowing through the trees to a bumblebee, you can hear it from a distance away. Just two people walking on the street. You can identify the voices. From some distance away. I like to watch the birds land on these bush right here, and they fill with seeds, and pick them up and just gradually remove every seed off the tree, like this one right here. Everyone removed. When before they all look like that over there. All look like that. And then the birds took them off. The scent in the air. No diesel fumes. No dust. It gets 8 a.m. in the morning. The sun is almost halfway into the sky. Electric vehicle. Most of the wars that we see being fought or that we've heard of in the past are based on two things. Well, actually three. Control of people, control of land area, and the control of the resources in the ground. And there's a certain element in the society that has dedicated itself to control all three of them at any cost, at any time in history. That's all they do. They're dedicated to this one specific duty. And you can only compare it to today's corporation. And I use corporation because that is what you know. You're familiar with corporation. But I can call it a family. And that's the way they see it. As a matter of fact, that's the name that is given everywhere on the planet. When they get together, our people in Barbados, our people in Gambia, our people in the US, our people in London, I use US, but they are people in Washington. They use capitals to annotate control over the land or area. So it's London and Paris, Brussels, Brasilia, Beijing, Delhi. That's the way it goes. Morning. There are many methods of control. But the one that works pretty good with men is religion. And when you hear me mention the word religion, you'll think I'm talking about those of you who sit in a church on a specific day with your corporate brand. You call yourself a Christian, a Muslim, Hindu, that's the rock that you stand on. And if necessary, will die on, because somebody convinced you to believe. And you should look up that word believe. To believe that you are the best, that yours is the best. But more often than not, you form an army. If you're a Christian, you fight against the Muslims. But you don't call it a war against the Muslims to conquer people. Call it a war with another name and for another reason. Go to Africa and you behind the scenes, they already made the decision. This is what we're going to do there. You can go back and read some of the instructions given to Christians when they went to Africa. You're going to spread the word of your God, of our God. But make no mistake, you're going to subdue the people and take the land. religion is a belief. It's like money. Somebody hands you $1 or a pound or shekel, whatever denomination it is, and you believe that that will save you from anything. You don't call it a God, but it is your God. Education. Name education. When people hear about education, think about self-improvement. Because education means you get a job or better job, and you're gonna make money, and lots of it. Again, put you ahead. Something that you, give you a reason. Good morning. They give you a reason for living, or right. Getting up in the morning, going out of the house. A purpose. And some people, I've met people who Good morning. No? All right. Yeah, it's all right. Okay. Met people who 70 years old. They can retire and live happily. I've also met some who can't retire and live at the standard that they want to live at. But they continue working because of the money. The work has become a religion. They can't stop. I've seen people, and the job that I did when I was before retirement, when I first got into that job, people used to tell me, 6 months after you retire, everyone that did this job at this corporation, and then all the other corporations that did the same thing, they died. And then during the time that I have worked for that company and doing that job, other places too, I've seen this exact thing. I've seen it happen. Guys before me retire, and then 6 months later the company said we announced the death of such and such person. Worked for the company for 30 years, 35 years, 40 years. Died. That religion, when their religion is not there, no purpose. So there are many religions and many gods, and when people I've heard people that try to explain that part of the Bible to me, and they says, oh, they're talking about the God, this name, they're talking it, and never mentioned anything that I just said. the psychology, and the training. This is not new. It has been going on since men have been on the planet. And we have this belief, the scientists, well, they, same people, do what they call science, have told us that man developed from such and such an animal, and over a long period of time. The earth has been here for the last numbers I'm hearing is 4 billion years. And the universe has been around for 13 billion. Man, this is the pinnacle of man's achievement, where we at right now. And people believe that without even checking it out, questioning it, just like they do with the Bible and any other book that's written to promote the belief that they want to hold on to. With them, there's nothing else that, no other book. Wow. Welcome to the Gambia. Well, Africa, Brazil, Philippines, anywhere else in the world. Do safe driving. Anyway, there's a whole system dedicated to keeping man believing as he believes. It's like there's a whole system dedicated to getting you to vote. There's a whole system dedicated to making you feel that you got to get up in the morning and go to work. There's a whole system dedicated to getting you to believe that a piece of paper in your hand is the most important piece of paper on the planet. And it's not new. Just like in the corporation, if you study culture, you will see that the corporation has a head. And when he retires, there's another head hired. Underneath him, there are people who control the finances, the people, the equipment that the corporation uses, the buildings. They're all in charge. They call them vice presidents. And then below them is the managers and local offices. And as they pass away or retire, they pass on. They get up in the morning, go to work for 20 years, retire from the company. Somebody else sits in that chair that they used to sit in. It's the same way that this corporation works. This family works. A lot of you read the Bible and Quran too. The first son. So the father died, the first son becomes the head of the family. Where do you think that came from? I'm talking about this today because it'll help you comprehend what's going on our planet. The President of the United States and the President of Russia met the other day. They were elected to represent the country, culture, the power of their people. It's a competition between businesses, corporations. But nobody sees the head, the people above them. You see our sun? Our sun is like the local office of the galaxy. Our galaxy is the local office in our part of the universe. We have several of them. And then our universe is the local office of the rest of the universes. And it keeps building and building and building. That one man that you believe in, that made the whole universe from nothing. It's your choice to It's your choice. That's monkeys back there? That's monkeys back there? Oh man. Yeah. Good morning. How you doing? Oh, pretty good. You have to believe what you want to believe. But if you look at it and evaluate what I just said, you will see that you have a choice. And it's easier than you think. It's easier than you've been told and you've been convinced to believe. The toughest job I've ever had is what I'm doing right now. There was a time when I gave up. I just said, it's too much stress. But then in the process of time, as I see what's occurring around me, I had to go back and say, I made an error. I hope you comprehend what I'm saying in this video. It ties in. As a matter of fact, when you listen to this video, it will tell you everything that you want to know to change and what's coming that you have to prepare for. I keep talking about preparation, and it's in this video. I hope you see it. Have a great day wherever you are. Peace.